Hello there, Hedge here. In the lead up to Antwerp 2022, I had been helping numerous people in the CSGO Market Forum Discord server with how I prepare myself for an upcoming CSGO major tournament to get buy orders and all the new content, such as stickers. Throughout April 2022, I did a few streams to help people. I showcased how I would set myself up, how I would approach doing a buy order in different ways, and how I would figure out how much I should offer to ensure safe profits. This then made me realise that I should just turn this into a YouTube video. So I recorded everything I spoke about off stream to make this video, so that everyone in the future can also learn how to prepare themselves to buy order the newest major content that will likely come out. So sit back and relax as we start off with a nice introduction and how you should get started with preparation. Well, hello there, Hedge here, and today is May 1st, 2022, and in just over a week's time we're about to have a major tournament, the Antwerp Major. That is going to happen on May 9th. Now, what is going to happen? Well, we will be expecting a whole bunch of new content to be added to CSGO. We're going to receive a load of capsules, viewer passes, patch packs and autograph capsules, which of course will have stickers, autograph stickers, patches, you name it. Basically, we've got a lot of profit to be made. So, as you can see, I have tons of tabs all situated above right here. But what's going on? What am I doing right now? Well, in this video that I'm going to do, I'm going to help you understand how to properly prepare for the major so that you can do a whole bunch of buy orders and make a lot of profit. Right, so the very first thing that I need to do is to find out how much money I have to offer, aka what is my buy order limit. So I have an example right here. Let's go take a look at it. Currently on this account I have £1,462. With thanks to these Google extensions, I can actually have my total buy order amount already figured out just here. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to memorize the number there. Go back to here. I'm now down to 62 and my buy order amount has increased. So there is a rule with Steam in that you are allowed to have up to 10 times your current Steam wallet for your maximum amount of buy orders. But we counter that with our total buy order amount. Our total buy order amount is all of the current buy orders that we have in place added up. As you can see, I have a lot of them. So, with this, I am now going to figure out how much money I have left that I can offer for the buy orders. So let me just go get another Google tab. We can use that as a calculator. 14620, because we had a 0, it's up to 10 times, remember. Take away my total buy order amount equals £1,249 worth of buy order limit. It's gone down, but how can I manage this? So what I could do is I could start selling some more things to increase my Steam wallet funds, or I could remove some buy orders and lower my total buy order amount. But as you can see, I have a few accounts that are available to be used, so I'm in an okay position. Just making a quick edit here. If you're curious what extension helps me show what my total buy order amount at the time is, I use Steam Inventory Helper. But if you're not sure about using it, there are other ways to find total buy order amount. So I realised you might not have the Google extensions that could help you figure out your total buy order amount. Well, there are other ways to find out, and as we can see here, I have an account that can't do any more buy orders. Now, there is a method in which you can do some outrageous buy orders with an account to the point where you will reach your limit. And Steam itself will tell you. So as we go over to here, you will see that I have done just that. And yep, you will receive this message when you cannot do any certain buy order over your limit. And it will tell you your total buy order amount right here. So another thing I realised is you probably were wondering, what are these coloured group tabs that you see up here? Well, this is actually a feature with Google Chrome. The grouping tab feature. So what I can do is I have two Google tabs right here. I can right click one of them and say add to group, or a tab to group, or I can make a new group. So we'll just call this new group, And there you have it. And if I just drag this into here, there you go, it's another one. If I drag this into here, there you go, it's another one. So I'm pretty sure you realise that I made a whole bunch of links and I grouped them all together appropriately. This helps me maintain a sense of organisation when the update comes out and when I do my buy orders. If I need some more space, I can just collapse them, and then there you go, now I've got more room. If I want to collapse this and then open this one up, there you go, much more room. Huzzah! I've moved over here, but for a good reason, because now I'm going to explain to you what you need to do if you want to be alerted when a CSGO update comes out, aka when the alert for when the major content might come out. So what we're going to do is we're going to search for SteamDB, click the top link, and ta-da! SteamDB keeps track of all games, play accounts and whatnot, and it also keeps up with their updates. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this link here, it says join our Discord, and as you can see, there is a list of instructions that you need to do or understand before you actually join. So please just go through all this. Trust me when I say it's totally fine. This is going to help you out a lot. So as we go over to here, you can see that we have a section with CSGO updates. So the first thing you do when you join is you will see this in the rules. And there is actually a set of reactions you can do. As you can see here, I am reacting to CSGO. That allows me to be notified whenever a CSGO update comes out. So a CSGO update will come out, it will ping you, as you can see here, someone's doing it right now. It will notify you that there is a update, and after a short while it will send you the patch notes. So we'll have a quick look here, there you go. It will tell you that the stickers have come out, and that's when you start engaging. So yeah, there you go. Right, back over here. So the next thing I want to get into your head is, what do you need to do or have available to you when the patch randomly comes out? Well, I'm going to show you an extension called Session Buddy. Now there may be some very similar extensions to Session Buddy, but so as long as it does the same function, there's no issue. So yep, this is Session Buddy, but let's actually show you what Session Buddy is. Session Buddy will keep track of tabs for you, or rather, you can save a list of tabs. And of course, you might have guessed it, so let's just go over here, window, double click to open. Ta-da! Do you remember? Do you remember what we had all the way over here? Yep. You may have realised that this is how I am always prepared with my updates. This will open up all of the list of tabs that you have prepared for beforehand. If we just click over here, you can see it all there, all nice and neatly grouped up. But that is the problem. Session Buddy will remember and open up all these tabs for you, but it won't remember group tabs. So I guess I'm going to have to go over here now and start all over again. General. So one thing I forgot to show is how to save a set of tabs. But luckily, later that day I did a stream and showed it here. Save. And then you go to here. Let me just delete that. And here's my current session. I click save. So this is all of the windows I currently have. I click save. And now to properly organise myself, I only want one of these windows. So I'll delete that. Scroll down here. I'll delete this. I'll delete this. This isn't actually deleting your windows. This is deleting the ones you're saving for this. And now I'll just rename it. So I click this. Antwerp example. And there you go. Ta-da! That's how you do it. That is how you do it. So with all that said, you should now be an individual who is prepared for an update that may come out at any possible time. So now, let's focus on how to properly plan how you're going to engage these buy orders, understanding the 7-day cooldown and making URL links. Now you've understood how to prepare yourself for an update, but now let's go back to here and focus more about the buy orders. So, we're of course going to be wanting to buy order capsules, stickers, passes, patch packs, patches, you name it. But we have to understand some rules that are in place at the moment. So, as of May 2022, well, these rules were put in place before, but you get the idea. All in-game purchases in CSGO will have a 7-day cooldown. So, the pass, the capsules and the autograph capsules and the patch packs, when they all come out and become available in store, they will have a 7-day cooldown. They will not be marketable, or they cannot be sold until 7 days later. That is when they will appear on the Steam market. But all the contents inside of them, the stickers, the autographs, the patches, they are instantly marketable. People can open them instantly and sell the contents immediately. That's what can happen. So all items affected by the 7-day cooldown, they appear 7 days later at 8 o'clock in the morning in the UK. That's what I could reference from, because you can obviously tell I'm from England. If you can reference the time, what England is at the time, so 8 o'clock here, you should be able to understand when they appear, and you should be able to do a buy order then as well. So now let's focus more about naming conventions and how we can understand how to prepare links for all the content that's about to come out. Right, so now we're going to move on to naming convention and understanding the different approaches. So here, this is a search. Isn't it wonderful? But what we want to understand is, this is more of a generalized search. If I were to do Stockholm 2021, for instance, which of course is the details for the Stockholm major that we had a good few months ago, it doesn't appear. Here we go. What happens is you get a load of content, tons of it, 29 pages worth. When an update comes out, if you did such a generalized term, you'd probably be overwhelmed with new stuff appearing very, very quickly. A lot of people don't like this approach, but there's a better way of managing it. So, yeah, if you did Antwerp 2022, yeah, this probably isn't the best thing to have, but you definitely would see more and more things appearing as time goes on. You'd definitely be able to track more things appearing. But how can we specify? How can we specify certain things that we want to approach? So for instance, let's just explain the naming convention. So with most items such as stickers and capsules and whatnot, they will have a destination of where the major was and a date. So we've had what? Stockholm 2021, London 2018, Berlin 2019, stuff like that. So as long as you know those two things, it's very easy to make some edits. Let me show you. Right, so first of all, this counts for in the future as well. You need to keep an eye on all of the teams that have actually made it through, because I'm now referencing teams from the past, aka look at the previous major stickers. So what we see here is a list of all the hollows from Stockholm 2021. We're going to focus on the Natus Vincere hollow right here. So naming conventions, remember, location, date. Do you remember when I said Berlin 2019? Berlin space 2019. Ta-da! Do you see how easy it is? They put the name and the date right there. So you just have to follow the rules for how they do URLs. Let's do London 2018. Capital L, London, space, 2018, enter, ta-da! So do you understand how easy it is to apply Antwerp 2022 now? Just find a team that you're super invested in, or stickers that you feel are probably going to be very good. Just type in capital A for Antwerp, space, 2022, ta-da! That is your link. That you have URL edited and prepared a link for the major. So this is specifying a certain sticker that you're probably going to want to approach first, or that you want to prioritize when it comes out. So of course, as you can see over here, I have made a whole bunch of links already and nicely prepared. And it was very easy to do, because all I had to do was just edit in at the bit at the end. Now, rules like this might differ, because they do change the names of the likes of Capsules, for instance. Right, I'm on this side now, because I have to correct myself. I made a mistake, so me being this side just helps get you the idea. So I need to be a bit more clear with this. Sticker capsules for majors do change their names quite a lot. We've had different naming conventions before, like if I type in minor challenges, we've had, yes, so we've had sticker capsules before where contenders used to be minor challenges, or challenges used to be challenges. I don't know. It's a funny thing. So Stockholm 2021 stickers, sticker capsules. They were different. As you can see, it was simply contenders, finalists, contenders, finalists, and legends. But then again, like even the autograph capsules were different this time because they did it in a different format. We didn't get our autograph stickers until towards the end of the tournament, until it finished. They wanted to have it so the champions had their own capsule. Maybe they do this again, maybe they don't. I'm not 100% sure. It was a bit awkward, but as you can see, I do have my links already and prepared just in case that they do release autograph stickers at the same time as team stickers. Maybe they'll do it, go back to the normal way. Maybe they don't. I'm not sure. But basically, I'm just trying to get into the idea that you don't really need to worry about capsules that much. We have a 7-day cooldown, right? You get the idea. They change these a lot, but it doesn't matter too much. Some other things it might not matter too much. Like here we go with the passes, the viewer passes. If we just type in viewer pass, these always are very easy to edit. It's Katowice 2019 viewer pass, Stockholm 2021 viewer pass, Berlin 2019 viewer pass. Very easy to edit. If I were to just quickly go on here, I could easily turn these all into Stockholm ones. So look, here is the location, here is the date. Easy. There you go, right there. And the +3 souvenir tokens. You get the idea. It's not that bad. But sticker capsules always have kind of changed their names. Now, like I was trying to point out, you don't have to worry about this because we have a 7-day cooldown. Their names will become available to us the very second that they appear in store, and we don't have to worry about them because they're not going to be marketable immediately. Things might change in the future though, so you can kind of guess. Like if we over the years we do keep this format for the names, you can just edit in like whatever future location date we have for a major. You get the idea. But CSGO Stash is always available. CSGO Stash is a very nice website that will keep you informed of certain stickers, and as you can see, tournament stickers over here. You can see all these, but we want to specify the tournament capsules. So if I type in Stockholm capsule, there you go. Let's go with legends, for instance, or contenders, because that's been a funny one that we've had to discuss. If you just click this link, and this link will always be available, but it will be here even if this wasn't on sale, if you get my idea. So if all I have to do is just click this and it will give you the link. Even if this isn't currently available, whatever sticker capsules they may be, all you have to do, remember, is when the major comes out, you go here, type in the major name. So in our instance, we're going to want Antwerp space 2022. Voila. It doesn't currently exist yet because it hasn't happened. We don't know the details yet. We haven't had the update. So yeah, don't worry about this too much with the capsules. It's a bit awkward, but then again, you could always just do a generalized search term. But by then we should have the things. I mean, you can always check the SteamDB patch notes. Remember, you can just go here, and you can go patches, and you can read all the details that might come out in the patch notes. You just got to read through them. They would say introduce the sticker capsule and with their names and whatnot. So yep, that is another way of doing it. So yeah, that is me having to make an edit there because I had to make sure that whilst this isn't too hard to edit, this can be because yeah, we have many different names and they changed them over the years and they might change them again in the future. So I just wanted to make sure this was a bit more future proof. So thank you, and let's resume from where I was before. Yeah, so you get the idea now, don't you? Sorry for the brief bit of confusion, but you can understand how capsules are different compared to the stickers. Same thing here. I have already edited in and prepared my URLs for my stickers. My gold stickers here as well, and even the autographs. We are probably going to have hollows, foils or gold autograph stickers. We're not 100% sure yet. Last major we didn't have foils, we had hollows instead. So in preparation, I've got like my links ready and prepared, because again, same situation. If I just typed in Stockholm 2021, ta-da! There's your simple gold sticker. Last time I did a build on this, I actually managed to pick 2 of these up for less than $5, so I'm definitely approaching that again. So you get the idea. You can easily prepare links for pretty much everything, hoping that they don't change the naming convention. Stickers seem to be totally fine. Same with patches. Patches should be the same as well. But capsules could be odd, but we shouldn't worry about that too much because, as I said, 7-day cooldown. So we should be alright in that aspect. But I hope you understand how you can search specifically for those individual stickers or patches or autographs. But now we want to properly understand how to generalize, but be better at generalizing. So what do I have over here? I have a nice search term that's only going to find hollow team logo stickers for Antwerp. That's all you need to do. So let me just grab a link here, and I've got to go back down to Counter-Strike. My apologies. So what you've got to do is you need to understand what are the sticker rarities. They are, if I am correct, high grade, remarkable, exotic, and extraordinary. So let's say I want to have only hollow Stockholm stickers. I'll tick this. Now scroll down, sticker type, team logo. Team logo stickers. You need to specify that. Now I'll type in Stockholm. So hopefully this will show you only the hollow stickers for Stockholm. Major. There you go. Yeah. Works, doesn't it? Now I could easily just press the control button and click remarkable, and then it will make a new link here. Only showing team logos altogether, and then I can just do as exotic, and now I'll have only the foils. When it actually searches, there you go, only the foils from Stockholm. So you understand how this search term, just refresh right now, you can see that I'm still waiting for them to come out, but this will only find the hollows, this will only find the foils, and this will only find the golds. Now, the reason why I've done team logo and separated them is because if autographs come out at the same time, it's also good. If I didn't do team logo, it would also show all the autographs. I can actually show you that right now. So if I remove team logo on the remarkable, you'll end up seeing, well, I think I clicked the wrong thing. Let's go back. I got that wrong. I meant to say let's remove the team logo. I'm stupid. There you go. I'm getting all of the patches. I'm getting hollow autographs. It's weird. Patches and autographs have like different. It can clash, and you're causing yourself problems again. This isn't very specific, or rather, you can be more cleaner with your generalized searches. Like I said, we only want to have remarkable hollow stickers. We don't want to see patches, and we don't want to see autographs. We keep it all nice and separate. We're trying to be organised. We're trying to be at a point where we know where everything should be, and we know when we want to search for that, we go over to that section. This is organisation. When you're in the moment, you want to be organised. You want to be in control. You don't want to be muddled up. You don't want to be confused. Hopefully that's understandable. So yeah, let's just delete all this silly nonsense, get that out of the way. I know I am prepared here. I don't need to worry about anything. It's all good. Got that there. Now, why would you want to do generalized searching? Why would you want to do specific searching? So, here is something I know from personal experience. If you were to focus refreshing this particular page, the Native Sphinxia Hollow, as you can see here, will appear faster if you were to refresh specifically for this sticker. However, if I kept refreshing this part, it's actually a bit slower. I've seen generalized searches be up to about 30 seconds, about a minute later than when they first appear here in their specific searches. So yeah, specific searching is faster, but the problem is, what if you're trying to specifically search for a lot of stickers? And as you can see, refresh. Look. It can be a bit annoying, especially with this limited space. This is why you've got to collapse your tabs so you can get a bit more space. But yeah, when you keep doing that, that could probably give you carpal tunnel, but it could be just as annoying and just as stressful. So maybe just refreshing this every now and then would be a whole lot more approachable for yourself. I like to do a bit of both. I might have some specific stickers that I really do want to focus. That's understandable. Prioritizing what you think is going to be profitable is totally fine. Maybe you want to be a bit more secure with only focusing just 2 or 3 stickers. Totally fine. Obviously, as we understand, buy order priority is a big factor with potentially making some very good profits. It also depends how much money you want to offer. That would be based on short-term and long-term focus. I'll talk about that a bit later. But for now, I hope you understand how this all works. You can be more organised with your generalised searching. So like I said, these 3 will only find Antwerp team logo sticker hollows, and yeah, this will find foils, and this will find golds. So yeah, like if I were to just remove this and type Stockholm as well, as we already showed, this will now only show you the gold stickers from the team logos. No patches, no autographs, just team logos. And of course, we want to keep an eye out for potential profits that could be made in the future. We should start referencing and taking a look at some of the prices that these have become what they are now. So yeah, that is generalized, and let's go back to Antwerp. Let's make sure I'm there. So that's generalized and specific searching. Hopefully you get the idea of what I meant. Generalized can be a whole lot more approachable, but when you're having to refresh so much, you will likely see things faster here, but it can be a bit of a hassle to go through all this, because remember, you've got hollows, foils, golds, autographs. It's a lot of stuff to go through. Now we enter the final portion of the video. Here is where I'll be explaining the choices you can make when deciding how much you want to offer for a new sticker. This is the point where you need to learn from the past and see how major sticker behaviour has performed, so that you can pick a price you feel is best for you to make. So now, let me help you understand the knowledge you need to know and how you can figure out a strategy. So, what do I mean by when I say short-term and long-term investing with a major? Well, with our example of Antwerp, we have the dates for when it starts and when it ends. On May 9th it starts, and on May 22nd is when it ends. Now what you must be aware of is we're most likely going to be receiving the update for the stickers before the actual start date of the tournament. So between May 2nd and most likely to May 5th, that is when we're going to receive our stickers and our capsules and everything, all the content I've just said. In the future, same situation. You will receive the update with all the content coming out maybe a week or 2 before. We will have a lot of time available up until the final day of the tournament. And why do I mention that? Because on the final day of the tournament, or usually at the end of the final semi-final match, we have the major discount sale. So all of the capsules should go down by 75%. Passes sometimes go down in price. And even the patch packs, you name it. Everything should go down by a significant amount. It's the sale. So yeah, what does that mean? Well, basically, when capsules are suddenly 75% cheaper, well, it's suddenly become a whole lot more profitable to quickly buy those capsules, open them up, try and get some rare stickers and sell them for a very nice profit. This, of course, leads to sticker prices crashing quite quickly. Not crashing to a point where it's terrible, but a lot worse than what it was before. And what do I mean by that? So let's use the examples of Stockholm. Mouse Hollow. So this was used a lot with crafting. There was a lot of hype behind it because it's shaped like a heart and you can use it for silly craft ideas. But let's go take a look at its history. Right, I care more about this period of time. Let's go, well, yeah, from here to here. So, it first comes out October 21st. The update goes through. And people realise it's actually a very nice looking sticker. Could have a lot of potential. People want to use it for their gun skin crafts. And eventually the price keeps going up and up and up and up. It eventually reaches up to a point where it's selling for about $5 to $6. Very nice. But then price becomes obliterated. What's happened here? Well, this is exactly when the sale came out. So you can see here that this period of time up to that point is the short term. This is where you need to consider whether you want to focus this period of time or all of the period of time in the future. As you can see, we're still going on. You never know, this might get even more expensive. But what you need to understand is, if you were to do a long-term investment, you'd probably do a smaller price, aka a price where you can still buy these and not lose your money. You could sell them still, make a profit. Depending what you consider a small price is up to you. But for a short-term investment, you want to do a higher price. So for this instance, as you can see here, this sticker, it was very well liked for its crafting potential, and it instantly kept going up to the point where it was selling for around $5 to $6. Very nice. But let's use a sticker that we know is most likely going to be around for the next major. Let's use one of the Natus Vincere hollows. So Natus Vincere, very nice. Natus Vincere has been around for a long time, as you can see here. Got plenty of hollow stickers to choose from, but we have a lot of stickers to learn from. Is what I'm saying. So with Stockholm 2021, there's a nice bit of history of this between me and it, because I actually got a very nice priority buy order in it very quickly when it first came out. I put down a 30p buy order, and I only asked for 15 quantity. And I bought them all quite quickly, to be honest. And during this period of time, I was selling them for about $5, and then it just kept going up and up, and I sold the last of them for just over $10 each. Very nice profits made. But here's the idea. What if I actually requested and put down something higher than 30 pennies? What if I did enough for $1? What if I did enough for €1? What if I did maybe 2 or 3? You get the idea now. The prices kept going up because there's a lot of interest in the team. Natus Vincere, as we know, has a very big fan base. People love them. And of course they won the tournament as well. There was a lot of hype behind them, and yeah, you could see it because their sticker price was very high. But then, of course, the sale came out and it crashed in value. It went from about $5 to $6 and went all the way down and down and down and down. It went to about $1.80 at one point. Now, Stockholm did have a 7-week sale time. That's something we need to address. Most majors from the past only had a sale for about a day, a few days, a week. But no, Stockholm had 7 weeks. Now, I don't know if this behaviour is going to continue. I'm not sure if we're going to go back to only having a 1-day sale, but it could very likely happen again. So this is something that we have to prepare and keep in mind when we do our buy orders. How we approach, how we strategize. Are you going to focus the short term or the long term? So if you're going to do short term, you probably want to do a higher price, but not too high. You want to get to a reasonable price where you're most likely going to pick something up. If I were to do this again, I would have done maybe $1, maybe €1 buy order. And I probably would have requested maybe 50, 100. I am very confident that if you can get the first priority down, you're definitely going to be getting a lot of cheap pickups. There's a lot of people that use automated bots to sell their stuff and whatnot, and quite a lot of the time they screw up and they sell them for super cheap. Not my problem, you shouldn't be doing that, but you know, I'll pick them up and I'll sell them for a whole lot more. It's not my problem. Sorry, but you know, you got to be more in control of what you do. You got to not use automated stuff, is what I'm saying. So once you have your buy order down, you need to constantly keep an eye on it. You need to be aware of the final day, you need to be aware of the sale potentially looming around, because you will need to remove your buy order. You don't want to accidentally have a high buy order happen, still be around, and the sale happens, and then the price of the sticker suddenly plummets. People dump their stickers on you, and it gets a whole lot cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. That's not good. Now, of course, there's also autograph stickers. There's also patches and potentially passes. We didn't have a discount for Stockholm Pass. We did for Berlin and we did for Katowice. I don't know what happened there. Maybe we'll see a discount for the viewer passes again in the future. Maybe not. We'll wait and see. But you get the idea now. Short term, long term. But what I'm saying now is you do need to keep an eye on what happened with all the previous majors. You need to sum up. How are you going to approach a sticker for how it looks? Some of these, okay. The Stockholm major had very nice stickers, had hardly any background. Whereas we've had ones with colourful backgrounds, we've had ones with quite blocky ones like that. We've had Berlin. Berlin wasn't very nice. But you want to see their behaviour. How high did they become now? You know, how many years has it been since? This, what, 6 years ago? Look at its behaviour. And because it's been out for such a long time, it's really hard to see that window of opportunity. There you go. So at the time, this was selling for about $3, and then it crashed down to about 50 to 60 cents. But as time went on, it kept rising and rising and rising in price. It was a slow process, but it definitely got there in the end. Let's look at this one, Katowice 2019. So, same sort of situation. Short term, sale, price goes down. So yeah, this only went down by 3 times the value. But then it started to gradually rise. So what happened here is likely that this one didn't have a super long sale time. So it kind of recovered quite quickly and just kept going up and up and up. And then it went down and down and down. Because we did get better stickers in the end. But, you know, you need to be aware of how to approach a sticker for how it looks. And this one wasn't so bad. You kind of need to get more in the know with crafting, because people who like making gun crafts are the ones that are going to have the demand for the stickers, and then investors, knowing what they like, are going to have demand for the stickers because they're going to want to see a profitable opportunity to quickly jump in, buy them out, and then sell them later on for a much higher profit. You get the idea. So learn, investigate, research, see what happened before. How are you going to approach it in the future? Short term or long term? Are you going to put down a small price and then wait it out? Or are you going to go straight for the short term and hope that you manage to get priority at a reasonable range and make a good profit? I have definitely learned from this Natus Vincere Holo from Stockholm. It always is in my head, what if I did $1? I would have had a much better range. I definitely had the priority for the price I had, but if I put down a higher price, if I had a better range, you know, instead of just 30 pennies, I could have had a whole $1. If I had more quantity, I would have been able to buy a whole lot more. I know for a fact if I had a $1 range, I probably would have bought out that 15 quantity request I did first a whole lot faster. If I had more quantity, I feel very confident to say I probably would have bought a whole lot more of them. I could have made so much more of a flip. This is where experience helps. This is where you learn from the past. So if you're new to this, this is something where you're going to learn as you go along and as majors come along in the future. It's fun. It's very fun to make a profit. But now, let me show you the likes of FaZe Clan. FaZe Holo. So FaZe has always been a very nice sticker to buy. Very big fan base. But this one is a bit different. You can see a much more steeper drop. So initially, this sticker, it was selling for around $3. Not as much as the other ones, but still a very reasonable price. Then the sale came. It went down as cheap as about 40 to 50 cents American USD. So yeah, this got really cheap. So yeah, sometimes some stickers just don't stand out as much compared to others. It happens. But you know what? From all of the holos I've seen, you could probably do a 30-cent buy order. So, you know, as an American, 30-cent buy order, and you'd most likely always be safe. That's probably the super safe option. But if I was to focus more of the short term, I'm definitely doing at least €1. I'm definitely doing at least $1. So do remember, the most commonly used currencies involved with CSGO on Steam are the dollar and the euro, because a whole lot more people use them. Understandable, I'm sure. So yeah, we got that in our heads now. So how are you going to approach it? What strategy do you feel is more for you? Maybe you are going to have problems with how much you can put down. So maybe if you don't have that much money, you want to focus more on the long-term buy orders. Maybe if you have a lot more money to offer, you want to do a short-term offer. I have much more options available to me because I have many accounts that can do buy orders. You know, I'm different. I know how I'm going to approach these things. Like, I've learned from experience. Remember when I said talked about this? I approached this but knowing how well simple golds have behaved in the past. You're seeing some simple gold selling for well above $500. Madness. But when this first came out, I realised, well, what's a good offer I could put down? I was thinking, I thought, you know what, I'll just do $10. Seems reasonable enough. And I'll put 2 quantity down. And you know what, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. It worked. And I bought them for less than $5 after about a month. It wasn't that long. So now in my head, I'm like, oh, damn, I should have put down for more quantity. I've learned from the experience. I know how I'm going to approach this a whole lot different. And I know for a fact that when Antwerp comes along, I'm going to behave a lot differently with this now. So lessons learned. Ideas probably in your head. You probably understand now how to prepare yourself, prepare your buy orders. How are you going to strategize? You've learned about preparation. You've learned about strategy. Now you need to go out there and gain the knowledge. Learn from the past stickers. You need to go and see if these teams have had stickers before, see how they behaved before, see how their stickers have looked before as well. You know, you've got to learn a lot now. You've got to figure out what you want to do, short term, long term, it's all there. Think in your head. Maybe some of these new teams have some very appealing logos that you think are going to go down very well with skin crafters, you know. We've got some purple stickers now. Wow. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. Now we wait. We wait for the update to come out at some point. When will it come out? I don't know. Sometime between May 2nd to May 5th, I believe. Please go out there. Please just have fun. Like, don't treat this like it's a job. Enjoy yourself. Profiting is very nice, of course, I understand, but like, just try your best. And sometimes you may screw up. That's understandable. I've screwed up. I invested into RMR stickers. Quite a lot of us did, but you know, that's how we learn sometimes. Best of luck. Have fun trading. Have fun trying to do your buy orders, and have fun waiting for that patch to come out. It's so fun.
So fun.